I'm going to show you the correct way to move your feet, defend from punches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and land punches on your opponent. And then someone's going to go to the body. Now, I'm here with Lewis. Get into your guard, Lewis. Face me. So firstly, he's in his boxing stance. Now, I'm going to make a few little adjustments. There has to be a small little gap between your legs. So step the right leg across, bend your knees, and be seated. Be as if you're sitting in the seat. Good. His right hand is by his cheek, and his left hand is in front of his face. His shoulders are up, and his chin is tucked in. This is a correct boxing stance. Now, firstly, Lewis is going to show you how to step forward. Step forward, Lewis. Good. Follow me, mirror me. Step to the right. Perfect. Right leg first. Step to the left. Left leg first. Step backwards. Back leg first. That is the basics of your boxing footwork. Next, we're going to go into your defense. Now, it's important to understand in boxing, you always block symmetrical. If a shot comes out from the left, he's going to block with his right hand. So if I jab, he's going to parry with his right. Reason being is that if he was to block with his left hand, look, he's open now. Boom. So you always block symmetric. Left hand up, he's going to parry the jab with his backhand on the same side. That is a parry. That is how you parry the punch. A small, subtle movement, deflecting the punch away from your face. Now Lewis is going to defend the right hand. Good. He's leaning in and saluting. Perfect. When he leans in and salutes, just like you just saw, he times it. He doesn't move his hand before the punch comes towards him, because then he'll be still. He has to move at the same time to deflect the punch. A hook's going to come and he's going to slightly raise his arm. Of course, when you do this, you've got to be wary, because there might be a fake to the head and then someone's going to go to the body. You have to be wary, but that is the way you block hooks. Since we're on the topic, I'm going to show you how to block a left hook to the body. A left hook is going to come towards Lewis's body, and he's going to drop his knees and catch it. A small little subtle swivel, just like that. Again, Lewis, show them again. That is how you block a body shot. The next move Lewis is going to show you is how to slip a punch. To begin with, we're going to do a traditional boxing slip. So he's going to slip, 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 slip. That is a traditional boxing slip. You're laterally tilting from side to side. This is used to slip multiple punches thrown by opponent. Lewis, show them. We're going to slip 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Subtle movements taking your head on and off the line. Now, a rotational slip is a slip you're going to use to counter your opponent. I'm going to throw a right hand lead at Lewis, and he's going to do a rotational slip to get into position to counter me with a left hook. Just like that. Do that again, Lewis. Now, what you can see is he's put the weight on his front foot. The weight's on his front foot. Now he's coiled like a spring. And when he does throw the shot, he's going to use his hips to drive up and explode. Throw the left hook. Just like that. The next move is going to be a roll. How to roll punches. Now when you roll a punch, you go down and under the shot. If a left hook is coming towards your opponent, he's going to drop down and come under. He's transferring the weight from leg to leg. So as he drops down, the weight is spread equally on both legs, but he's going to transfer it onto his back leg. From here, he can roll in the opposite direction if need be. And from here, if need be, he can counter me with a left hook. Next, how to punch. Everybody wants to land knockout punches and beat up people, but do you even know how to punch? So I'm going to show you now. So Lewis, show me how to jab, how to throw a jab. Good. And a jab is an arm punch. It's the only arm punch in boxing. So when Lewis launches his jab, his body stays still, because you don't want your opponent to detect the shot coming out. If your body twists and moves around, your opponent has something to notice and time you. So the arm comes straight out. When he shoots the jab, his shoulder is protecting his chin, and his arm twists at the end of the punch. He also lands with the 2 leading knuckles. That's his middle finger and his index finger. Now Lewis is going to show you how to throw a lead hook. Throw the lead hook. Perfect. He turned from his foot, hip and his shoulder. Also turned his elbow over the punch. He's trying to visualize his elbow me in the face, just like this. You're turning through the shot. Also, his shoulder is up, protecting his chin from counters. Straight right hand. Perfect. He's turned at the foot, hip and shoulder again. His legs are a good distance apart, meaning he's still well balanced. Look, he's balanced. He's well balanced. His shoulder is protecting his chin and his chin is tucked in. This is how you throw a right or left cross. Okay, Lewis is going to show you how to throw an uppercut. Perfect. When Lewis threw the uppercut, he turned at his foot, hip and shoulders. He didn't dip down because dipping down isn't needed in an uppercut. That was a perfect uppercut and it's how you should throw uppercuts. The power comes from the hips. You whip it, just as he did. If you do dip from an uppercut, you're going to generate more power. Let Lewis demonstrate that. Let's throw an uppercut with a dip. See, right now, Lewis is throwing an uppercut with a dip, throwing the punch in the exact same manner, but before he whipped it, he dipped. What that dip does is give you space to build up momentum when you whip it. I've gone low, and now I have more time to whip as I come up. That's a beginner-friendly tutorial on how to have good boxing footwork, defense, and punches with Regal Boxing and Lewis. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn the alerts on for future videos.